Do you gotta look a certain way?
I do like African American men. I do prefer that.
Bye, Felicia.
Sure, Misty. Can I ask her what is your ethnicity?
I am Caucasian.
Okay, so you don't date white men at all.
Never have. I'm just not attracted to white men.
Is your daddy white?
Yeah.
Your uncle was white.
Yeah.
God damn! God damn! God damn!
What?
Fuck!
Peace, pre-select thoughts. Back here with another video. Yo, bang that subscribe button. As we grow, as we build the plane, you could say you was here from day one, throughout all the dustiness, throughout all the ashiness, as we're upgrading the technology, as we're gaining experience on the mic. You could say you was here from day one. Yo, shout out to y'all. Let's get it.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, girl, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, what's your name, love?
My name is Misty,
Misty, and where you calling me from?
Detroit, Michigan.
Shout out to Detroit.
Troy, how old are you, Misty?
39.
39. And what you do for a living?
I work in retail sales.
Retail sales. Do you have any children?
I have one daughter.
How old is your daughter?
She is 21.
Well, okay. Have you ever been married, Misty?
No, ma'am.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Black men, we have to do something about our narrative. I am so sick and tired of black women, white women, and other coming to us, preferring us, but already having children. Another man's child. They don't come to us pure, holy, innocent. They come to us with baggage, with damage, and with experience. We have to change that narrative.
All right, so we got Misty, Detroit, 39, Virgo, works for retail sales. One child at 21, never married. What kind of man you looking for? Both?
I'm just looking for somebody that could be their self.
It's a trap!
Somebody who's trustworthy, honest, independent, has their own like me.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
And then she was never married at that. So what I am gathering is modern women, from black to white to other, women who have adopted a modern way of thinking and a modern way to deal with men. It's apparent that they are dealing with men who are pre-select, men who look good, who are tall, who maybe have this Fibonacci sequence, swag, all of this good stuff. People like to call them Pookies and Ray Rays, Chad and Tyrones. I don't care. It seems as though modern women who adopt this Western way of thinking have fun with these kind of men, and they want to double back for the average or the quote unquote good black man. Black men, I will say this, and I will say this vehemently. It will be a constant thing. If we do not change our narrative, having overt and covert conversations about our community and our culture, if we don't start having these conversations in our major cities, we will continue to get women who lack in discipline, who have been out here gaining experience, having fun. We will continue to have these groups of women preferring us, because the narrative right now is that since we were raised by our mamas and no dad at home, we are the most complimentary piece to their bullshit, and it has to stop.
I don't ask for much. Just by this age, just be established.
Be established, you said, by this age. What's your deal breaker?
Deal breaker is...
And again, she has a child that's 21. She's 39, which automatically lets me know that she hopped off the porch early. She was in her teens. She was out there enjoying life, having fun, getting bust down, getting them guts glazed. And now she has a child and no marriage. This is what I'm saying. Modern women pick wrong. They go out here and have all type of experiences, and then they come back preferring you.
Drama with baby mothers if they have that.
Could he have kids?
Yes, I don't mind kids.
Okay, but there's no baby mama drama.
Right.
Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. Do we gotta look a certain way?
I do like African American men. I do prefer that.
Misty, can I ask her, what is your ethnicity?
I am Caucasian.
Okay, so you don't date white men at all.
Never have. I'm just not attracted to white men.
Oh my God!
That's a red flag.
Flag on the play.
Because the reality is your opposite sex and your race is a reflection of you. So if you're saying you don't like white men, you're effectively saying you don't like yourself. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, because the reality is men and women who love themselves mentally, physically, they like what they see in the mirror. 9 times out of 10, when it comes to long-term dating, marriage, and procreation, they heavily prefer their significant other to look like them, to be in the same race, the same culture, for the overwhelming majority of any group, of any race. And this is why the majority of said races deal within their own, marry and procreate within their own. In every race, the majority of black men, the majority of white men, all races prefer to deal with their own. So when we see a singular person saying that they do not date their own race, it's a red flag.
Your daddy white.
Yeah.
Who's white?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't find, well, you shouldn't find them in particular attractive. That wasn't a good example. Well, okay, so your daughter's dad is black?
Yes, ma'am.
No, black men only.
Yes, ma'am.
Black men only, Misty.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
And this is what we have to get into. Maybe they'll get into it. Hopefully they will. Because if she's stating that she had a black man who gave her a child, they never married, then why aren't you with that man? Maybe they'll get into it. But it just begs the question, when women come on to these platforms with other men's children, men think, well, how long were you all together? Why didn't you all work out? 9 times out of 10, it's always the man's fault. So hopefully they'll get into it. But honestly, going to foreshadow, because it's always the black man's fault. But intelligent men of value, men of substance, black men who give a damn, they think about things like this. Why are you out here gaining experience, dealing with men, having children by men that will not marry you?
Okay. But what about money? We gotta make a certain amount of money?
Not a certain amount, but does have to have a job or a career, some type of income.
Okay.
That's enough.
Gotta have a job or a career. That's to the Kendrick Cam. Yeah, to the Kendrick Cam. And can you turn the TV down in the background?
Yes. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, I could tell by the chin. It's a lack of discipline. And this is why they come to black men, because they come to black men experiencing life, having fun with life, lacking discipline, knowing that their white counterpart will not accept you like this. So they think it's okay to come to a black man. Black men, we have to put a stop to this connotation that we have, because it's a negative one. We have to put a stop to this stereotype that we like big women. There are a group of black men who prefer the thicker side, but there's a difference between thick and healthy and just fat, and the fat falling in the right places. Just because the fat fell in the right places, it doesn't mean anything. You're unhealthy, which means you still stink, which means you can't perform well in the bed. You can't perform well, period. You're gonna be huffing and puffing, sweating and shit. All type of nasty gunk and shit in between your roll. No. So black men, we have to understand that if we continue to deal, and she had a black man who gave her a child. If we deal with a woman that lacks discipline, then we have to understand that when we go out into the world with that by our side, it says a lot about you. And the reality is people judge. So if you're dealing with somebody who lacks discipline, then they will judge you based off of the company you keep.
Fly up to the Kendrick Cam. You have to stand up and we see your full body.
Okay. Give me one moment.
No. Wait.
Happy MLK Day, cousins.
Wait.
We gotta see your legs, Misty.
I'm short.
Can you put the camera down?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Stop it. Cut it out.
Poor lemon.
I have a glandular problem.
Girl, you're in the book.
That'll be $60.
Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm just trying to live my life. No one taught me about carbs.
That's bullshit. And it seems to be a common thing that women who only date black men specifically, they lack in discipline, overweight, have other people's children, lack culture, but they want the cream of the crop. They want the most physical, most intellectual. I mean, shout out to statistics. Statistics don't show that we're the most intellectual. Another stereotype that black men that we have to overcome. But they come to look for the best and brightest of black men, either the pre-select or the men of substance, high value men, average men. Women of other races are coming to look for black men. We have to identify that there are a certain percentage of that group of black men are the second most wanted group. But it seems as though women in mass are coming to black men who want black men specifically. They come to black men less than, with other men's children, overweight and undisciplined, uncultured, unruly. They look for more of a 50-50. They look for a more gynocentric relationship or household. That's why they want black men. So black men, we have to change our cultural narrative.
So we got Misty, Detroit, 39, Virgo, Retail South, 21. What was the last relationship? 21 is her what is it? What was the last relationship?
It's been like a year and a half. I just got out of an 8-year relationship.
Okay. Find out right now.
He stepped out on me, so I left.
How you find out?
What's done in the dark always comes to the light.
How'd it come to the light?
He ended up admitting everything, and
Damn!
Yeah, at least he was honest. Here's the thing, and we hear this all the time from men's spaces. Rest in peace to the Godfather. We hear this all the time. Men are only as faithful as their options. Women do not like that. Women do not like the fact that a man is only as faithful as his options. And the reality is, now that women are free to do as they please, even the below average man has options. Because if he's a 1, 2, 3 on a socioeconomic value, then he can deal with a 1, 2, 3, that same from a woman. From a sexual marketplace value, from a socioeconomic value, herself. So even men who are bums and who lack ambition and lack the want to evolve this earth and the people within the earth, those lesser men can still have options because women are free to do as they please. So the below average woman to the average woman to bottom dwellers, they all can deal with this below average man, and it's a lot more women on this earth than men. So yes, even the below average man will have options. Seems like women are not able to accept that reality, but they expect us to accept the reality of them wanting us to protect and provide for them, and having the looks, the health, the attraction, the physicality, being healthy. They want us to have both the beauty, the looks, but when it comes to the opposite side, we don't look for our women to be protectors and providers. We just look for them to be healthy, to look good, to be fit, right? Interesting. But let's get back into it.
Was it just to tell you?
No, he told me to make me aware what was going on, so I had a choice to leave or not.
Aw. So did he stay with her?
Now we're not together, but yeah.
Okay. Child. Men out here be men, child.
You damn right. And men will continue to be men. Men have not changed. It seems as though women, modern women, you have to understand, men have not changed and will not change. And you cannot make men change. This is how men have been. This is how we are. This is how we will be. You cannot expect us to equate sex to how you equate sex. For us, for men, they like options. Men love options. And if they can get it, they will. Sex and love for us is not parallel. We can have sex and still love you. We can have intercourse with another female and still want to be with you, love you, protect and provide for you. It seems like modern women are not interested in that reality. They genuinely want us to be with one woman and one woman only. Ladies, that will never happen. If you want that to happen, You have to significantly settle. You have to significantly settle to the point where the man that is dealing with you sees you as basically second to God. But you don't want that. You want a man that is dominant, a man who is ambitious, a man who is a world tamer, a man who understands that his ambition is to make this world a better place. You want an alpha man, a man that's about his business. You don't want a man that's lower than you, significantly lower to you, to the point where he sees you as a second to God or second to Jesus. A man that will put you on a pedestal, who will not cheat on you, who will not deviate from you. Those kind and caliber of men, you do not want them. So you have to understand that men will be men.
After 8 years, it was a shocker to me. So
Okay, so ended 8 years ago. So you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
honestly, like a month ago.
Understand, there are still men out here that will slide in that. I mean, stankness and all. I mean, she's unhealthy, which means her insides is gassed out. It's probably disgusting. But you still have men who will take that down. So ladies, understand, when we talk about a man's options and him being only as faithful as them, if you're with an average man or a below average man, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the kind and caliber of man. Understand that there are women from her level on up, her level on down, and men in all of these socioeconomic levels have options. Even the black men who are bums have options. And that's a fact. So when it comes to sex, from an intersexual dynamic, from your man, from your relationship, when it comes to sex, you have to understand that men just see sex as sex. Men do not tie sex with love on average like you do. So ladies, we have to have the conversation, because men aren't changing. And your purpose on this earth is a man. That's why God created you. Man, woman, child. Adam asked for Eve to be a helpmate. You were put on this planet for us. So we will not change. It just seems as though the last 50, 75 years or so, the narrative has shifted to modern women, Western women, really believing that men should be with one woman and one woman only. Throughout history, that has never happened, especially from the men who built and maintained this earth. Throughout history, these men have had multiple women. Men have not changed. We will still love, protect, and provide for our women, but men can and will continue to have sex, unemotional sex, with other women for sexual release. That's just a fact.
Get in with a month ago, Misty.
I have friends, not all kinds of friends with benefits, but I'm single, so.
Say what?
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Probably caring so much about people. I had to put myself first. I had to learn how to.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
No, hell no.
No.
This is the bullshit women be saying. Women cannot be accountable. Men love it when you don't put yourself first, when you put him first, when you put the family first. So when women say bull job like that, it's a red flag.
Flag on the play.
I do that.
Okay.
I work a lot. I wouldn't say it's a flaw, but gotta make time.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay.
And sometimes my attitude.
Attitude.
No.
Misty, you're 39. What's the age range you want to date?
30 and up.
30 and up.
30 to I would say 45.
I'm gonna be honest. For long-term marriage, I wouldn't even want to put my average man, my average black man through this. So a woman that has an attitude problem, who lacks discipline, overweight, her insides stink, her body, probably got body odor, just because she's not healthy, has another man's child, I wouldn't have time for him. I wouldn't want my average black man going through this. Ladies, please understand that the black men you want, and black men in general, heavily prefer a woman to come to him pure, no children, no baggage, no experience, whatever you want to call it, trauma. But it seems as though that's not possible, because women want to have their fun. They want to have their fun. They want to go through the notions. And then after they had their fun, after they went through the script, once the movie is done, now she wants to come to you. Absolutely not.
Okay. So you would go younger.
No.
You said 30 up. You're 39.
Yeah, 30 and up. Yeah, younger. I'm sorry.
A
Yeah,
little younger than your age. Okay.
yeah.
Does the guy have to be in Detroit?
In Michigan, at least.
But wait, there's more.
In Michigan, okay. Now, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Misty?
Because I'm a very, like I said, I'm very outgoing, caring, loyal type of person. I'm always me. I'm just
Okay. Is there goal to get? You never been married, right, Misty?
no.
Is there goal married?
Yeah, definitely. I'm pushing 40 this year, so it's definitely. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but unfortunately,
With the guy you lived for 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Modern women don't know how to pick men. So you were with a man for 8-9 years with no title. You were just letting him enjoy you. Y'all were just going through the motions. And now you're 39 looking for another black man to come do more than what he did. You want him to come and marry you, make your life easier. No, this is a bad deal. And I wouldn't want my black men to go through this.
I don't trust speak on that. And I think I've been hearing that a lot. I don't know anybody is in a relationship for 8 years. Now, after everybody got their own time compass, and I do know life be like, right? So you don't always gotta have a big wedding. Like if you're not getting married because of finances, I can't speak on every situation, so I can't make this break statement. But I do think
I can. If a man wants to be with you for marriage long term, if he genuinely wants to marry you, it does not take that man long. 6 months, a year, maybe 18 months. But if a man has worked on himself to where he is ready for a family and he sees you as a wife, it will not take that man long at all to marry you. 6 months, a year, approximately.
8 years with a person that you ain't married, something ain't something.
Yeah.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
I feel like, I mean, you got, you may get 2 years. After that, we got to bust a move.
Yeah.
But
Lesson learned for me.
yeah, but we get there now. What qualities make you a wife?
Qualities that make me a wife.
Yes.
I would make sure if, always have dinner on the table, always have a clean house, always be loyal, always have good communication skills.
What do you mean by that?
I don't understand why. This is what black men want. Black men want exactly that. Loyalty, things like that. But why do you have to give that to black men at 39? Why can't you select right? Why can't you pick the right man, give it to the right man 18, 21 years ago? I don't understand why. They understand what men want, but they're not willing to give it to a man until they had their fun and gained their experience and came back with another man's child and overweight. Now she wants to double back and give you all of that. It's bullshit.
Independent, caring, outgoing.
Got him!
And black men don't want an independent woman. Black women, this could be a teachable moment. Black men do not want an independent woman. We want an interdependent woman. We want you to be able to depend on us for protection, for provision, and then we want to depend on you to grow the culture and the children, the household culture, the children and everything else. Maintaining your husband, interdependence, not independence.
Independent, caring, and outgoing. Let's do it. We got Misty, Detroit, 39, Virgo, worked the retail sales as one child of 21. How can the guy reach out to you? Boo.
No. Wait.
Can always go on my Facebook, DM me, or I don't want to put my number out there like that.
Not with the number.
Yeah. No, God, please, no. Just inbox me and we can go from there.
Shall not pass!
Okay, honey, you have to say your Facebook name.
It's just my first and last name, Misty Farley.
Misty Parley on Facebook.
It's a trap!
Yeah.
All right, baby girl, will you keep me posted how it goes, honey?
Thank you so much.
I've
been watching it for so long. I've been such a fan forever. I never thought I would get picked ever.
Well, you made it. You
So
made it.
we're on guard.
Well, you let me know if you get your black man, girl.
Thank you.
That shit ain't happening. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Stay pre-selected. Check out this next video, and I'll catch you over there. Peace.
Bye, bye.
Bye bye.
No, 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 no.